Hello, how are you today? I hope you are doing very well. You are warming, greeted by your hosts and friends. Julibet and Aleida, nice to meet you, dear listener. We warmly welcome I to your favorite podcast, Innovating as Teacher, where today we'll talk about an innovative teaching methodology that has spec in theirs due to its effectiveness in today's education. The Cbi Methodology, content-based instruction. To discuss this great topic, we have special guests, outstanding teachers from universities in Switzerland and Michigan, Professors Carla Carrillo, Katia Huerta, and Vanessa Patricio. Let's give them a big round of applause. On the other side, we also welcome Professors Carlos Flores, Noé Mena, Brandon Navarro, and Gabriel Serrano. A big round of applause for them as well. This topic I will start with the teacher's contribution, and halfway through the podcast, my colleague Aleida Williams adds, let's begin. First, we need to understand what is CBI, also as content-based instruction. Professor Carlos, what can you tell us about?
Hello everyone. It is an educational approach in which disciplinary content is used as the main means to develop learning, skills, and competencies, not just as information to be memorized.
Thank you, Carlos, for that very clear explanation. I find it very interesting how you explain that with content-based instruction. We do not only teach content, we teach thorough content. Professor Katia, how does this CBI methodology help us learn? Why do you consider it important to teach content from a different or innovative perspective in the classroom?
As the professor mentioned, contemplating insists in an approach where knowledge will meet, but concept it is not memorized, understood, and is connected to real.
Thank you, Katia. For sake evaluate contribution, you agree that teaching with greater meaning depth and connection to a student really is essential? Noe, how does CBI transform the teacher's role?
Meaning from the transmitter of information to become mediator or learning, guiding students in exploration, analysis, and reflection. This approach leads us to assess in a more formative way, observing process, progress, and way of seeking, not only final result.
Thank you very much, Noe, for your contribution. What you man shown is very enriching. The student has an autonomous researcher and the teacher has an evaluator of the learning process. Carla, what trait or skill does this methodology help develop in students?
This approach strengthens the development of skills such as reading, writing, argumentation, and critical thinking might naturally integrate dimensions to help context. Isn't her working on skills in isolation, they are developing toward relevant topics, which improve comprehension and meaningful learning.
Thank you, Carla, for showing has a positive impact. This methodology has on the development of some soft skills. At this point, I give the floor to my coaching, Aleida. Thank you.
Thank you, colleague. It's a pleasure to be with you, dear listeners. Let's continue. Vanessa, could you share your opinion on how the CBI methodology differs from the traditional teaching method?
Traditional method has negative elements such as memorization, isolated content, and a teacher only explains while the student repeats. In contrast, content-based instruction helps students understand and apply knowledge. The teacher acts as a guide and the content is contextualized.
Thank you, Vanessa, for that valuable comment. Gabriel, could you tell us how content-based allows us to address the diversity of learning paces, styles, and needs?
It positions content as a flexible means, not a rigid goal, opening up multiple ways to access, understand, and demonstrate learning. It facilitates pedagogical differentiation, since you can adjust the depth, support, and strategy according to students' needs.
Very good point, Professor. As our final contribution, we have Professor Brandon, who will give us a brief conclusion of everything discussed.
Approach motivated students, respect diversity, and tools to teacher and intern guide of the learning process, and ensuring that its students learn better when content as clear purpose as it connect to their everyday lives, which is crazy, understand, and active participation.
Thank you for sharing this valuable information, which will undoubtedly be key for teachers seeking to innovate in education. We say goodbye and thank you for joining us in another episode of Innovating as a Teacher. You soon in a new podcast.